Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Candy and Kev Car Conversation. I'm your boy, Kev. Candy is actually in the store grabbing some coffee, most likely. Thank you for joining us for the Candy and Kev Car Conversation. Good to see you. All right, everybody. Good morning. Happy Friday to you. This Friday, let's get it popping. It is a pretty long weekend for us. Tomorrow, you can catch us at the Mansion in Voorhees, New Jersey. We'll be there as early as 11 a.m. The festivities are from 12 to 11 to 3, I believe. So tomorrow, meet the Candy and Kev show at the Mansion in Voorhees for the Pretty in Pink fundraiser. Is to bring to help young ladies or help individuals that actually suffered with cancer, and all of that good stuff. We'll be there. Good morning, Yolanda. How are you this morning? How are you? So definitely looking forward to that. I believe on Sunday we'll be in Baltimore. So yeah, we got a pretty busy weekend tonight. We got to do some running around, and I still have to finish setting up this podcast to be released Monday night. The pressure is on, people. Pressure is on. Listen, it's Friday. I don't think a lot of people went to work today. It don't seem like a lot of people went to work because saying I'm going to get to work pretty early today. Do me a favor, keep my father in prayer today. Say a special prayer for him. Mom had to take him to the hospital this morning, so I'm going to go check on him. Right now they didn't admit him or anything like that. He just wasn't feeling too well, and asked to keep them in prayer. My wife got on her school colors today, looking all festive in her blue and yellow. I ain't gonna lie. Huh?
Blue and gold.
I ain't even gonna lie. When it was something about it that made me feel like she was back in school days again, and I was, getting ready to try to take advantage of her, but I ain't have enough time. So maybe I'll get a little loving tonight, because I was gonna try to get at it. I ain't even gonna lie. I saw her looking like that sounded a little freakish though. I said she looking like she was a school age girl.
College age?
Yeah, I don't. How did I say that? You got to be careful what you say nowadays, because you catch charge, and I don't mean that I like school young. That's just
change the subject.
Yeah, that just was not a good.
Just change the subject, Harvey.
Yeah. Oh no! Don't you call me. I'm trying to. Okay, thank you for bringing that up, because I wasn't going to.
Harvey got money. Some of them girls, they wanted parts, and they was giving it up. I don't care.
Okay, so what makes Harvey different from Bill Cosby?
Oh, Harvey getting in trouble.
But they sent him off to a sex thing,
no,
and gave him a choice to go overseas to do it.
But the prosecution didn't start yet. That's not the end of it, Kevin.
But this is the thing. They gave him,
but that's not the end of it.
I just think I think it's going to be two different stories between him and Bill Cosby. Harvey Weinstein is going to actually be celebrated.
Okay, no. He's not being celebrated. That's number one. He's not being celebrated.
Okay.
Everybody's announcing him. That's number one. Number two, I think the fundamental difference in the beginning, at the onset, is he was being a perv and using his influence. But in the beginning, okay. So first of all,
explain the story to him, because I don't know who this guy really is.
So hold on. I don't want the coffee to spill. So first of all, in the beginning, if you remember, let's be fair. They didn't immediately lock Bill Cosby up. They did not immediately lock Bill Cosby up. He was free to be wherever he wanted to be. Bill Cosby also didn't say that he had a sex addiction. Harvey said he has a sex addiction.
So he pretty admitted to the guilt already.
He said he has a sex addiction. So it's a couple of different situations here. And I'm just being fair. I'm not being whatever. I'm being fair.
No, and again, that's what I'm saying.
So
I don't necessarily.
The couple of different situations is, first of all, he has not gone through the court of law. There's been no like judge, jury, trial. There's been no trial yet. That's number one. Number two, Bill Cosby wasn't immediately arrested after the allegations came out after him, right? Right.
No, I wasn't talking about.
But Harvey said he has a sex addiction, and he wanted, because he admitted to having a sex addiction, he said he wanted to go to rehab. There was a good rehab in either Sweden or Switzerland, something S, or one here in Arizona. At the last minute, he decided not to go to the one in Europe because he couldn't take his cell phone in with him. The one in Europe, you can't take your cell phone. So then at the last minute, he was like, no, well then I'm going to the one in Arizona. He wasn't mandated to rehab. He said he needed to go to rehab because he has a sex addiction. Now, the other thing about it is, there are he got fired from his job.
So again, that's what I'm trying. What does he do?
He's the machine. He's one of the biggest forces in Hollywood.
Like, what's some of his work?
Oh, you name it, he's involved in it. Like, the big things he's been involved in. TVs, movies. He's launched some of the careers of some of the biggest stars out there, albeit white, but he's launched the careers of the biggest stars out there. Now, he's already been lost his position in his company. The board has voted him out. That's number one. Number two, people are coming out and the political, because he has donated millions of dollars to the super PACs that go and fund these political campaigns and things of that nature. So they have come out, both Democrats and Republicans have come out saying that, he was wrong and, he needs to be prosecuted to whatever extent of the law. The other thing, and Hillary Clinton is actually the $1 million that he donated to her campaign. She is actually going to be donating to some type of women's cause group or whatever. So he is catching the heat. He is not getting away from this. Now, the other thing is, as it stands right now, he's a skeeve, he's a perv, he's a whatever. The women with Cosby, they were saying that he drugged them.
So that's what I'm trying to understand. So Harvey Weinstein was accused of rape. Is it rape or is it just sexual harassment?
Just sexual harassment or trying to use his influence and power to get sexual favors, because he's a big move maker in Hollywood, in movies and in TVs.
He did Pulp Fiction?
No. Yeah, he did. He's responsible for
I guess he was the producer.
Right. So he's responsible for a lot of things. Now, Bill Cosby, from the cut, they were saying it was like he drugged them. Now, there are women that are now coming. So the first group of women were saying that he's a perv, he's a skeeve. He used his. One woman said that because she didn't bow to his sexual advances, she believed her career didn't get as far as it could have. And then later on, there are some rumors floating out there that he may have, that some women may come up later and say that it was actual rape involved. But for right now, the main thing is he used his influence And if you basically didn't sleep with him or give in to his sexual innuendos, you didn't get really far. Like, whatever woman, big megastars, or that happened to look pretty or whatever, that worked on one of his projects, it was like, you know, he hit on them. He was being a perv. He was being a skeeve. So, but no, he's not getting off from this unscathed. He's not at all in any way being celebrated.
No, and again, I was just, I guess I didn't know the totality of the story, because I just know everywhere that I turn, whether it's being regular news, whether it be...
because they're slamming him.
Yeah, but some people, I don't, and again, maybe this is only an opinion. I don't think it's being a slant. Like, it was women on there saying, we need to take Bill Cosby's shows off. And, you know,
they are talking about, they're about to meet to decide whether they're kicking him out of the academy. Bill Cosby is still a part of the academy. Like, he is not getting away from this. And a lot of the press that you're hearing is people stepping up saying, how could he do this? I'm disgusted, and blah, 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 blah. It's men and women alike, of all races.
So let's talk about sexual advances that, like, people of influence, how they make sexual advances to get where they want, and how sometimes, all right, I think it's a two-edged sword. Some women utilize their feminine charm to win certain things over, but when it's used unwarranted, like if it's used not unwarranted, if it's used it's unsolicited. Like, for instance, I've and nothing, not against you, but I've seen you use your feminine charm. I've seen it was that. Remember that one time we was in the market and the guy was going to give you extra meat until I walked up and said something, and then you was like, "You just messed it up. I was going to get some extra." It was something. Remember that? It was the slicing guy in the back kept looking at you. And then I walked up and you said he started treating you differently. Oh, yeah, I can see that.
He wasn't giving me no extra meat because they still got to weigh it.
Or it was something he was doing. I forget what it was. But, so what about the people that utilize...
So this is what I'm going to say. I think that, because I hear where you're going. I do believe that there were probably some women who gave in to his sexual advances to get wherever they are in Hollywood. It's saying that, you know, there are even claims that his wife is a former model turned clothing designer, and many are saying, and she has stayed with him, many are saying that she has stayed with him knowing he's a perv, and they're saying that she probably turned the other cheek because being married to because that was the other thing. He would strongly suggest, and we all know what that means, that for these Oscars or whatever, these mega stars like Gwyneth Paltrow or whoever wear his wife's designs. So there are some saying that, yeah, she would turn a blind eye because it was something in it for her. But now, as soon as she had her chance to break away from him, you know, she's going to take it, because now the financial backers of her company, or I guess the decision makers of her company, has flat out told her she needs to distance herself from him. And it's all roads are pointing to her, in fact, distancing herself from him. But many are saying that she knew, because his behavior is not new. It has been going on for decades and decades, but it was something in it for her. So now it was like she found an easy out, that if she separates herself from him now, first of all, she has kids now, so they're forever gonna be bond, like, he gotta take care of them kids. And now walking away from, you know, she's gonna get the support of the world, because now it's out that he's a perv. Basically, before it would have been her word against his. But, you know, so some women are saying, well, you knew he was a perv and you stayed with him, shame on you.
So, and I guess I heard that a lot in the report. He was well known as being a pervert.
Oh yeah, and don't forget to read some.
In Hollywood.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but you didn't speak up about it if you wanted to do well, because he is that influential in Hollywood. If you wanted to be anything in Hollywood, you just rolled with the punches.
Good morning, Candy. I really think it's going to be a double standard between him and Bill Cosby. Can guarantee that he will not be prosecuted. Him is hard due to the fact that he went to rehab. And then Yolanda said the wife left him.
Yeah.
So the wife left him because just this week.
The board of directors of her company told her, you need to distance yourself from him.
Well,
because her designs, of course, she designs clothing for women, and he is known for being misogynist, or whatever. And they were like, it's gonna hurt your brand, and so now it was like she got an easy out, and she can get an easy out without damaging her financial whatever.
And she can also leave, like she can divorce and get something from him because it's on grounds of
he's a perv.
Well, not so much he's a perv, infidelity.
Yeah.
Infidelity. Okay, so
he's a perv.
So all you guys, just be careful on how you position yourself with these chicks out here.
All right, Sheed, I got you.
Don't be using your influence to try to get sexual advances, because you'll mess around and lose everything.
So I'm gonna stop winking at that toll booth guy, because I don't want,
Yeah, I mean, we ain't, not since I've been in the car, we ain't got to cross for free. Maybe I ought to wink at him or something.
No, I get to cross. Now, I don't sleep on you. Girl, it's just that when you got in the car, things started to change.
Oh, okay. So, and that's
I'm joking.
But again, women do utilize their feminine. I saw your face getting that good peripheral. Women, and that's why I think it's like a double standard.
No,
women,
but I'm saying
women utilize their femininity to get stuff from men.
And I do.
But if a man says, "Okay, now I got influence," use that same, get what you got to get what you want from me, and then we're looked at as pervs.
No, I do say that. I will say that I do believe that there are some women who willingly gave into whatever sexual thing he wanted to get into, so that they can advance themselves. But you have to understand the level of, can I make up a word right here? Perviosity that we're talking about. He once told one of his female one of his female whatever, I don't know if it was a star or employee, stand there and watch me jerk off. He once jerked off at a restaurant into a potted plant in front of women. So we're talking about a different level. It's not just, hey baby, you looking sexy in that skirt.
Old white men is a different kind of pervert.
Okay, so we're talking about. So I don't care.
Old white men is a different kind of pervert.
But baby, this is what I'm saying.
Let me say this, because I got to make this announcement.
Fly, eagles, fly on the road to victory.
Sick to my stomach. Candy, I won't say it if you keep going. I won't say it. So I am going to say this for the record.
5-1.
Congratulations to the Philadelphia Eagles. You guys look great this year. Wentz, phenomenal job. You guys have really stepped up your game. I'm not going to go as far to say y'all going to the Super Bowl, but I definitely believe you guys are going to be playoff contenders this year. I give credit where credit is due. As much as it hurts me to say this, you guys actually are looking good this year. So I probably will have to go to work and throw up after this, but
yes,
you guys look good.
Can I get a ooh ooh? Can I get a ooh ooh? Can I get a ooh ooh?
Pastor Jeff, I'm going to need special prayer. Special prayer today for me having to say that. I feel like I have backslid.
Eagles fly,
I feel like
on the road to victory.
I've become a defector.
Fly.
I feel like I've
Are you on the bird team?
Heck no. Lord Jesus almost made me say something and I had to repent for it.
You on the bird team? You said you were a defector. Is you coming
No,
to
I
the
said
bird?
I feel like I'm a defector.
You on the
By
winning
even
side.
saying that you guys look good.
Can I
You
get
guys
a
look
ooh
good.
ooh? Can I get a ooh ooh?
So, to you Eagles fans, I still don't like you.
Is we doing the thing though, Kev? Is we doing the
to
thing?
the Eagles fans,
Is we doing the thing?
Yeah, I even gave him a clap, Pastor Jeff.
Baby, is we doing the thing?
And honestly, I wasn't going to even say nothing if they had a loss. I was just going to be like, hey, it happens to the best of us. I wasn't going to rub it in or nothing, but them boys really, they played.
I mean, did you see the moves that they were making? I did fall asleep.
Okay, say Candy. When I came in the room, you was watching Scandal.
No, because Scandal was taping. I didn't want to interrupt the tape, and I didn't feel like getting out the bed. But as soon as Scandal went, I was watching the game until Scandal came on, and then our TV, our TV automatically turns to Scandal, and then I turned it back to the game. And when Scandal went off, it was halftime.
Okay, so now we can get back
And can I please tell y'all how Wentz was like, that's all right, take them points back. We going for the 2. We going for the 2. And did we get the 2? Yeah. Did we get the 2? Yeah.
So since we're talking about disgusting, let's get back on the pervert.
So this is like a different level of, this ain't just, because I have, had guys say some irreverent crap to me, but I have never had, it's a whole nother level if a guy comes to me and says, Candy, you looking good, stand there and watch me jerk off right now.
Well,
that's
can
a
you
whole
say masturbate, Candy?
No, because that's what he said. And then at a restaurant, is a potted palm plant at some restaurant, he jerked off into a plant in public in front of women. So we talking about a different set of pervs.
As this here says, this is actually...
No, this is true. These are the accusations.
And again, like I said,
and
old
first of all,
white dirty men are really nasty. Like they want, like I used to watch before I got delivered and saved. I used to watch late at night HBO specials, and then they used to have them men used to come into them bunny ranches and ask for the craziest
baby,
thing.
well, did you just get saved last year?
What? It doesn't matter when I got saved and delivered. Jesus, Candy. And them old white men would come into the bunny ranch and they were like, I don't want to have sex. I just want you to pee on me, or just they were just freaky. They just like they would have the women put on a pamper and walk around with they would put on a pamper and run around the room with a pacifier in their mouth, and it was old white and dirty men.
That's what it's called, a demon.
Yes, they just old.
So that's what I'm saying,
nasty.
Kevin. So that's what I'm saying. He's not just a slap you on your butt type or whatever.
Wait a minute, whoa. So you trying to tell me men just slapped you on your butt besides me?
I had a woman slap me on my butt right in front of you, and you ain't protect my honor.
You really gonna go there right now, Ken? You really gonna go there right now, huh? And because I was still suffering with I was trying to be delivered, I was just like, Helen, let me see if she like that. So I'm just joking everybody a little bit.
I was about to say, you ain't joking.
I was just joking.
But no, that's what I'm saying. So
y'all pray for me.
Harvey Weinstein is
first of all, anybody
who
got a name Harvey is a nasty freak.
Oh wow, because this is definitely a guy that goes to our church that's named Harvey, and he's one of the I'm not gonna say. You almost made me say it.
He probably nasty too. I don't know who it is. Do I know? He don't watch us, do he? I'm sorry, Harvey. It's nasty though. Harvey probably had looked at a couple of skirts while he's a deacon, ain't he? Usually them deacons, you guys watch them deacons, girl. I was a deacon once. Let me tell you, Deacon Row, sometimes we sit there and people be going up for salvation and we be like, I'd be like, man, you're trying to get saved, man. I ain't seen them. If people come up to get delivered and get saved. That's all right, because the
deaconess row over there doing their things.
I know them old deaconess rows there, and I ain't seen them. I had to cover myself a few times.
And all the deaconess ain't old. Hello.
No, they not.
But no, Harvey is a different Kevin. I'm telling you now, ain't no way. It ain't too many women of color. I'm not just talking about African American women. It ain't too many women of color that I know gonna stand there. You my boss. and you tell me come in your office so I can watch you masturbate.
Yeah,
ain't no way. Ain't no way. I would say thank you very much. You have just made me wealthy for the rest of my life. I will not have to work. Thank you.
Yeah. And
that's the kind of stuff I would be on.
I'm just saying, white men do different stuff than black men do. Black men might.
I don't know. R. Kelly might be into that kind of stuff.
Well, R. Kelly's another demon. R. Kelly guy. He like little girls.
I feel like R. Kelly would do something like that though.
He probably has. Some of the risque stuff that they say R. Kelly has done. First of all, if I ever saw R. Kelly in my daughter, I'd kill him. I'm just telling y'all right now. I'll catch. It's certain things. What, him cut in front of us like that?
No, I've never seen that BMW.
Oh, this is 6. It's I forgot what I was going to say now.
R. Kelly and Kiana.
Don't you say that like that!
So wait, so you wouldn't want her to get her 15 minutes of fame on TMZ?
Candy, because it'll be a lifetime sentence for me. I'm telling. It's certain things that I will go to jail for.
Do you think that you would really go to jail for killing R. Kelly? I don't think you would.
I probably would, because I'm gonna make sure I'm a Facebook Live it. I'm a Facebook. It's gonna be evidence, because I'm not gonna. They're gonna be like, "Did you kill him, Mr. Hageman?" I'm like, "I sure did. I got the footage if you want it." I'm like, it's certain things I just go to jail for. I mean, it's just it's certain things that I would go to jail for.
If Kiana was Harvey Weinstein's secretary, one of his secretaries, because you know he had more than one assistant.
He'd be Harvey No Meat Weinstein, because it'd be gone.
How you gonna get that close to him?
I'm like, Kiana, just tell him to pull out. I got the rest. Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about it. He gonna have the freakiness of his life, because he ain't gonna have nothing to work with no more. I'm gonna go in there with one of them. You remember them knives that you used to watch the infomercial on TV?
It's one of our viewers. Sujitsu.
Yeah, them Sujitsu after midnight, 12 on Sunday. Okay, I already said it. The Eagles are doing good. Blah 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 blah. Then y'all just gonna keep rubbing it in, huh?
Fly on the road to victory.
Dallas just lost Ezekiel. So
yes, he got a 6 game suspension.
So I mean, it's just. I mean, I should be boycotting NFL anyway. I shouldn't even be watching football. I'm going back and boycotting the NFL. I don't know why you Negroes are watching it in the first place. Y'all should be watching football because they are racist establishment.
Kevin, 5-1.
You shouldn't be watching. You know what? That's the problem. Y'all care more about what your team is doing. You ought to be you ought to be boycotting them.
Kevin, watching them. Your guy said that.
Yeah, that's why I ain't watching them the rest of this year.
You just mad because
Thank you, whatever his name is.
Kevin, you're just mad because we 5-1.
Yep, I'm not watching football no more this year.
5-1. What's y'all record, Cat? And then y'all just lost who, Cat? 5-1. 5-1.
Congratulations. But you shouldn't be watching it. I'm just saying. If we gonna stick together as a people, we got to stick together as a people.
Eagles fly.
I just don't get it.
So anyway, I do believe. So that's the only thing. So Harvey Weinstein's wife, she's not coming from this unscathed too, because women are stepping up and saying, but you knew this, because there was actually. Okay, so Harvey Weinstein has been in contact with the New York Post gossip column, who also has a TV show, Page 6. So he has been putting his story out there.
He's been calling.
Now, here's the thing.
That's crazy.
He's getting ahead of the game. He's getting ahead of it. He's putting his story out there before anybody else can put the story out there for them.
I feel bad. I shouldn't have done that.
But Bill didn't do that.
Because Bill said he didn't do it. You can't. You can't fault a person if they say, "Look, I did not do this."
The man has already paid somebody off. He's proven that nobody is going to work today.
Wait a minute. Did the rapture come?
Because the Eagles won. Ain't nobody going to work today.
Ain't nobody going to cross this bridge.
Now, is nobody going to work today because the Eagles won? I mean, there is no traffic. Maybe 5-1. There you go. She looked like
that white lady she was not there for her.
Did you give me a 5? I didn't even see what she gave me.
Yes, I did. Don't trust me. I would have stopped you. I'd have pulled that emergency brake up until you got my change back.
But the emergency brake is over there.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
But so anyway, they're saying, you knew this. They were in some. So yeah, so he's getting ahead of it. He's getting ahead of it. Like, I'm not gonna have somebody tell on me. I'm gonna tell on myself.
And somebody put a comment up, and since you said it, we're gonna address this. Diddy cannot buy the NFL. I don't know what that dumb Negro was thinking.
Who said Diddy was gonna buy the NFL?
He did. He said he's gonna buy the NFL and so he can change. Diddy, come on, man.
Now I will say this.
You don't have enough money. They're not gonna let you. First of all,
baby, I will say this, and I read this. I don't know. It was on a black news website that I was on yesterday. And let me say this. I don't know how credible this is, but I will say that there are whispers out there that Jay-Z may try to buy Harvey Weinstein's interest in the Weinstein Group.
That makes sense.
So that now, if Jay-Z is able, if they let him buy
Hollywood
Harvey Weinstein's interest in the Weinstein Group, Kevin, we about to get our show. We about to get our show. Yeah.
Y'all gonna see us on the couch, and I'm gonna have my leg folded like this, talking to Jay and Beyonce. I'm like, so how is Blue doing?
And she got siblings, baby.
Yeah, Blue, Yellow, and Green. How are they all doing? How are all the children doing?
If that rumor is true, if Jay-Z successfully buys Harvey Weinstein's interest in the Weinstein Group,
Yo, I did read that he is starting a capitalist firm. Well, what is it called when it's a person that like
capital investments?
Yeah, where they invest in like people that have ideas, and he wants to do it for the minority community. Like so.
But if he is able to buy Harvey Weinstein's interest,
so listen, the church world can say what they want about Jay-Z.
Wait, he did it? Was it confirmed? We need until they say it on TMZ, it ain't real.
Because TMZ is, believe it or not,
until they say it on TMZ, it's not real.
We know people that's connected to TMZ. TMZ is actually really now a replicable. They don't report anything unless it's absolutely real now.
Actually, they did do a misstep because they reported that Tom Petty was dead before he was really dead.
But he did die.
But they reported he was dead before he was still on life support.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But then they made sure they corrected it, right?
But I'm just saying.
Well, you sure, baby?
Yeah. Because they came back and corrected it.
Oh, okay.
But I just have to say, if Jay-Z...
Actually, let me say this. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. When they said Harvey Weinstein, Lord, I thought they was talking about the Harvey from TMZ. I was like, Harvey's a perv? I like Harvey!
0 and 6! Jamie, that was a good one. He came up in the group chat. While the Eagles are currently 5 and 1, Zeke is 0 and 6.
But listen, the church world can say what they want to say about Jay-Z, but he is a phenomenal.
Let me tell y'all,
I follow his business entrepreneurship. I follow it.
Kevin, I'm about to make a statement. And you gonna back me up on this. Illuminati or not, if Jay-Z is able to make that move with the Weinstein Group,
look, I'm telling y'all now,
y'all church people gonna have to call me an unsaved heathen.
I'm gonna have my leg up on that couch and I'm like, so balls. Let me ask you a question.
I'm rolling with Jay. Okay, y'all just pray for me, and I bet y'all cash them checks when me and Kevin donate.
I ain't doing no sacrifices. I'm not going to join the Illuminati.
Listen, it's one we might sacrifice, babe.
No, baby, nothing is worth my
no, we'll sacrifice.
I'm like, well, he already. Well, let me shut up.
But anyway,
does that count? Because
I'm just telling you right now.
Now I like that one.
I'm just telling you right. That's the same one, babe.
That's a totally different card.
I'm telling you right now. And then we were offered, and y'all talk about, no, because the church people ain't supposed to watch this. But I bet you if I send a check to Keys of Life, Pastor Jeff gonna cash that check, and he gonna pray over it and cash it.
He gonna be like, you know what, children?
My pastor, my bishop Bishop David G. Evans going to pray over it and cash it.
He going to be like, can y'all get me a slide on that with y'all? I wrote a new book, you know.
Okay. Y'all can call me whatever y'all want to call me, but y'all won't be able to call me on the phone because I'm changing my number.
Shout out to Bishop T.D. Jakes for being on the Breakfast Club. Wonderful interview yesterday.
Now,
great
what is up with your dumb girl? What's up with her? Now, I done seen she trying to make herself relevant. I done peeped her game. Now, before I say her name, let me take that back because she's not dumb. She's actually really smart. Tina trying to make herself relevant because I see she's
Tina
on.
Turner.
I didn't say Tina Turner. I said Tina is trying to make herself relevant because I see she's on the touring trail.
Well, she had released her new album, so she's.
But now she's trying to make herself relevant by going out because now she's everywhere. She ain't talking about that album. She talking about her Trump support.
Well, no, what happened was that statement was made a while ago, sometime last year. What's her name?
Right, Candace, I 100 for y'all know I'm at a red light, so I don't want y'all to. But now it's turning green, so I'm gonna look straight ahead. Right, Candace, you're absolutely right. But you know what I'm saying is, a lot of the church people are saying that we shouldn't be supporting Jay-Z because he a part of the organization that shall never be named, and whatever. But I'm gonna tell you right now, he get Weinstein's group. Candy and Cab about to blow up.
So they said they're in negotiations on TMZ right now.
Let me please tell you.
Yo, that would make him a conglomerate as far as his business endeavors. That would make him a complete powerhouse because not only does he have music on lock, now he has Hollywood on lock. He would be a force.
I'm just saying. Listen, y'all can say what y'all want to say.
Wait a minute, I'm going to reconsider
wait,
that.
Wait, baby. Let me say this. Baby,
for you to get into Hollywood like that, you really got to be connected to the L people.
Kevin, and first of all, it's not L, it's I.
It ain't Illuminati.
Kevin! I ain't say that, y'all. He said it. Now, you have to understand, if Jay-Z got a part, it will be the Candy. I would just have to have a new Kev. I would have a cutout cardboard Kev because Candy is rolling, okay?
It'll be me. Every time they come
Candy is
on,
rolling in.
It'll be me streamed live from somewhere hidden.
I don't care. Candy gonna
hey,
be
everybody up here.
And
where you at? None of your business.
I'm going to negotiate so I can get more than you, but I'm going to be there. And watch me send Pastor David Fitzgerald the check, and Pastor David Fitzgerald going to pray over that check and cash it. You mean to tell me Pastor David Fitzgerald going to send my check back because Jay-Z is the signer on it?
Candy, matter of fact, I'm glad he's on here.
Okay, Pastor David,
listen.
TJ, I'm putting it out right now. Hold on, wait, I'm making an announcement. TJ, I'm putting it out there right now. Listen, he said he'll take your spot. If Jay-Z signed me and Kev, TJ, me and Kev got y'all wedding. So, we got y'all wedding. Who you want singing?
You know how you say when I always put my phone in my pocket, I'll be dialing you?
Yeah.
So, funny thing happened the other day. So, I'm wondering why people are liking a picture that I didn't post. I'm like, what are they liking?
You posted a picture?
Baby, let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Some kind of way, Lady Fitzgerald picture reposted, like it looked like I shared it, and people started like, oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I had to leave that thing so quick.
Wait, you posted a picture of Lady Fitzgerald?
It like shared her picture on I don't know how it happened. All I know is I looked up and people were liking it, and I was like, wait a minute, I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. And I was like, watch that. You know what? When I get my new phone, I'm gonna get the screen that covers. Yeah,
because Kevin
let me tell y'all, I be calling folk.
Oh man, Kevin, look who joined us. Daryl Crawford, Sr.
Yes, how are you, Brother Crawford? Good to see you. Brother Crawford is an entrepreneur expert. He has had several successful businesses. He is doing well. He even has made a lot of money off of selling good old ISO like he does it like
and sweet potato pies.
And that man can make a sweet potato pie.
No, it ain't him making the sweet potato pies. I found out.
I don't know, whoever made that sweet potato pie with that coconut in it. Woo-hoo! I loved it. Oh, I loved it.
So all I'm gonna say is Jay-Z get the Weinstein group, Candy and Kev going to New York, and we just gonna, where they at? We gotta find them, Kevin. And we going.
That would all be in California.
Yeah, well, we going.
So
we
listen.
is going. We hitting the road, and let me tell y'all, we start sending them checks to the churches. The first person send us a check back, I'll say, ooh.
So listen to this.
Okay.
Listen to this. So yesterday on the Breakfast Club, Bishop Takes was talking about his new book called Soar. It's talking about entrepreneurship, and he said something yesterday that really resonated with me. He said that.
Oh, you said resonated.
Yeah, he said the Wright brothers, when they built their airplane, it was in one particular area. I forget where they built their airplane at, but in order for it to work and be successful, they had to move, I believe it was North Carolina, because of where the wind was that'll be able to sustain their invention. So he said sometimes you might be able to build something someplace, but then you have to take it somewhere else for it to be able to really soar. So that being said,
you going with Jay?
Me and Candy, if Jay-Z signed with that, we moving to California. I'm telling y'all that. We moving to Los Angeles, California. Our manager has been telling us, listen, everybody, they want to work with y'all, but because y'all not out here, it's difficult because there's really nothing in the area that you are. You guys will be very successful. So we're telling you now,
we going.
If Jay-Z signed, I'm calling in to work Monday sick. I'm going to use all my sick time up because, Negroes do that. That's what we do. We use all our sick time up.
Well, my job
you got a lot of sick.
I got. Let me tell you, you
gonna need a doctor's note. We'll call Dr. Dre. We'll call Dr. Dre. Listen, Doc, I need a doctor's note.
Legitimately had a couple of years ago, I had to get surgery. And so I actually needed to use my sick time. But because I never call out sick, they told me I had enough sick days to legitimately be out an entire year. That's how many sick days that I have accrued. So when the new management came in, they capped out the sick days. But I, at one point, had enough sick time that I could have taken off a whole year of just use sick days. Because I never call out sick. I go to work. Now they say after 3 days you need a doctor's note. So who we gonna get the doctor's note from?
Dr. Dre. We gonna get it from Dr. Dre. We gonna get it from Dr. Phil. We gonna get it from one of them. What's the other one? The other one to come on.
Detroit Doctor.
We got through Dr. Detroit, but no, the other guy to come on. He always
Dr. Miami. Dr. Miami is the.
Because I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna tell you now, I'm gonna get Hollywood because I'm gonna get all this cut. I'm gonna give me a 6-pack cut in here. I'm just telling you. I'm telling you right now. But so thank you, Bishop Jakes,
you know what?
for dropping that seed into my spirit.
This is how generous I'ma be. We signed with Jay-Z. I'm getting Nicki Minaj butt fixed. I'm getting her butt fixed. I hate to see the girl go out like that. I'm gonna get her butt fixed because whoever did her butt is just
we wasted money already. God
can't
bless us.
because she can't be out there.
But I'm gonna remember the people that prayed. Pastor Shook said he gonna pray for us. He said because he believed that it's gonna happen. So I'm gonna be a blessing. I'm gonna be a blessing to my bishop. Dr. Oz, that's it. Dr. Oz. Jamie, I'm gonna be. You already good, Jamie. I ain't got to be a blessing to you, Jamie. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pay for what's Jamie's son's name.
It's something biblical.
I'm gonna pay for your son's education.
Wait. It's something biblical.
Is it Ezekiel? It's Ezekiel.
Mordecai.
I'm gonna pay for Mordecai.
Josiah.
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah? Is it biblical to Moses?
Daniel? I don't know.
Samson?
But I'm gonna pay for his college
tuition.
He
got a biblical son. His son got a biblical name.
Crab Fest is on us next year.
We
won't be there. Jacob.
You weren't supposed to put his name on the thing.
Look, Crab Fest.
Trying to protect your.
Look, Crab Fest is on us next year. We won't be there though. I'm gonna tell you that now. We ain't flying back for that. We coming back to the Crab Fest. No, I ain't coming back for Crab Fest. You ain't gonna mess up my brand. No, you won't. No, I'm learning from these Negroes now. You ain't gonna mess my brand up. Poor boy, all he said was something stupid, and Danny just called and said, "You know what? We dropping you but he kept his money. So Danny, that was your loss. He kept.
Who, Damian Dash?
No, Danny went the football player from Cam Newton that didn't do his job last night.
Oh.
Cam, you sucker!
Cam did his job. Cam,
you had one job last night.
I love you, Cam.
Cam Newton, you had one job last night.
Love you, Cam.
I hope all that Dan and whatever they took from you go bad, and you got a bunch of it at your house.
Just don't forget about us. Yolanda, I got you, girl.
We got you, girl.
We're
Yolanda,
gonna have
I'm
a
gonna get you a
space
bunch of grapefruits. because you like grapefruits. I'm gonna get you a bunch of grapefruits for
5-1. Hey Jamie, I love that.
Go, Kevin's wife again.
We are currently 5-1, while Dallas is 0-6.
No, we're not. No.
Zeke is 0-6.
Jerry Jones,
that was good.
Jerry Jones, you let us down. You shouldn't have opened up your big white mouth. That was the white man talking out of you, Jerry Jones. You big jackass. Jerry Jones, you make me literally sick. If you hadn't opened up your mouth, then people wouldn't have messed with Ezekiel. But no, you want to go, we gonna kneel too. Should have shut up.
Guess what? Cam forgot his routes. Maybe he needed a woman to show him how to do it. Maybe Cam needed a woman
job
to show him how to do his routes.
Cam, we was rooting for you last night. You had one job, man, at your own home turf. That's the only reason I'm really giving y'all respect. Y'all beat them at their own home. Like,
that's what we do. We go and shut it down.
Here we go.
Shut it down.
See, that's one thing about Eagle
fans
don't know.
Up, put them hands high.
Man, you really put your middle finger up.
Tell them bye. I didn't put my middle finger up.
You put it. You did.
I didn't.
You did like this. You didn't see yourself. I know cuss words and middle fingers. I see, for some reason my eye catches those really quickly. Like when a preacher cusses, I catch it real quick. I'll sleep the whole sermon, and as soon as they say it wrong,
you must stay awake a lot at our services then.
You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. Is she black?
No, but stop looking at her butt. I'm gonna tell you now. The stories is out. Y'all guys. He got sparkling lights.
He's an Uber driver.
No, he got sparkling lights on the headlights. That's what threw me off, because I thought the console was about to come and get me. Anyway, we 5-1. Well, look at this contraption. Once you get it together, it looked like it could be a nice little.
Yo, this is the kind of weather you don't know what to wear. You don't
look
know.
At them. Oh, look at him.
Mm-hmm. He found him a black white girl. But you know what it is? Her butt end up squaring out. It don't have the badunk fall down. Like, that's the difference. She got wide hips. But when you black, it follow through with the badoop. Like, it's a difference. Like, I love my sisters. I only date black women. I will not date no other race but Puerto Rican and black women, because they got the badunkadunks. Puerto Rican and black women. Asian women. But guess what,
Kevin? Let's tell the truth. It's black women and Puerto Rican women that's getting them butt injections.
That is true. But I like an old natural
Kevin, they
booty.
sitting there waiting.
They sure enough is.
We gonna have to move.
I'm gonna get out of there because I gotta call and check on my pop.
All right, y'all.
Well, listen. Don't forget tomorrow night. Tomorrow.
Well, look at her little outfit.
Tomorrow, it'll be some fashion up-ohs and nut-ohs down here. Don't forget tomorrow you can meet us at like, look at this one. She waving at people trying to.
No, she's just finished working out. Look at her haircut.
Oh, that's an Uber share. So see how other people in there. So they're sharing a car.
Yeah, I know. So, Kiana did a Lyft share.
Yeah, so that's the first time I've seen one.
You don't date nobody, you married. That's what Celeste said. That's right, get them, girl.
Who said I was dating?
You said I only date black women.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, in my mind, I only date.
Kevin, I have one thing to say before we go.
5-1, Candy, go ahead.
5-1. The Giants are looking really small, and maybe Cam should have got a woman to show him how to run those routes. Okay? Has the Giants won a game yet? Like, are they still They took out them eggs up there?
She ain't gonna put a piece on you.
Oh, yeah, we can go for a run tonight, Shan. Don't sleep on your girl. We can go for a run tonight, and I will still dust you. Okay?
Shan ain't got time to go for a run.
Shan,
look,
put your legs.
She like, don't park.
Shan, put your legs. That's why I'm calling you out on the book. Put your legs where your fingers are. Meaning you typing a bunch of stuff. Put your legs where your fingers are. Meet me at Gloucester Township Park, and you about to get embarrassed. Ain't no shame to my game. Ain't nobody scared of the po-po up in the house. I was about to say ho, and I was like, oh, that don't sound good. But Chan, yeah, let's go for a run. Anyway, the Giants looking really small. Have y'all won a game yet? No. Okay. The Cowgirls living up to. Maybe the Cowgirls and the Panthers need to get together.
Anyway, y'all have a great weekend. Don't forget tomorrow we'll be.
Look at him. He looks like
he a Harvey Weinstein himself. Well, actually, he's a.
I mean, the sights downtown are just interesting.
Yeah. So have a great.
Look at her, Kevin.
She got 15 chins.
That's not nice.
They
had the same record as the Browns.
Baby, we gotta just say this so we can. I gotta go in here. I gotta call and check on my partner in case I gotta walk up there.
Love y'all. Hey Shan, meet me at the park.
Candy. We will be at the. Where we gonna be at tomorrow?
The Mansion. At the Pretty in Pink event, you will see us on the runway. You will see us on the red carpet or the pink carpet. You'll see us all over. We're gonna be doing a bunch of things at the Mansion. In Voorhees, we're gonna be with your big girl Desi. We're gonna be with Anton Milton and a bunch of other people.
Big one.
I hate you, Kevin. And meet us there at 12 o'clock at the Mansion.
All right, have a great weekend, y'all. We love y'all. Peace out.